What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is a scorcher out here on Pratt Lake, but I wanted to get into a couple baits that I've been throwing, that I've been loving from the kayak. Wanted to get you guys a head start on a couple of these baits if you're not throwing them. First up, we've got this swim jig from Megabass. You guys know I was slaying with this bait the other day, the Ouzo swimmer. You guys let me know what it's pronounced like. Just such a great bait, guys. This is a 1/2 ounce right here. I've been throwing the 3/8 quite a bit. This has been my go-to color, the gill. Just straight up dynamite. Got it rigged up because I was just playing around today. Still got it rigged up. Blade has since ceased to exist. Lost that one a while back. But yeah, gill here. Just got a nice blue to a silver head. Just great flares. Just, you know, the detail for Megabass is just one of the best, guys. Nice lightweight weed guard. Hook isn't too stout. Both of them are on a 4/0 hook, guys. But gill has been my go-to, and got the heavier 1/2 ounce. A little bit of a difference in the head size to accommodate the weight. My line is hooked up in the camera. What is the world coming to? Take a look at the difference in size, guys. 3/8 to a 1/2 ounce. Definitely, 15% maybe. It's definitely noticeable. But one thing, I'll show it on the chartreuse one a little bit easier to see. The hook keeper on this bait is just phenomenal, guys. Look at that. The bait keeper, the wire bait keeper, one of my favorite types of bait keepers. But just word to the wise, put your bait on slow, straight, and just do it right the first time, because it's not coming off. But if you mess up, just throw it away because it's trashed. Nice feature on this bait, the underspin. That's what I think sets this bait apart from a lot of swim jig guys. I really like the Dirty Jig swim jigs, and then I've been throwing 6 cent swim jigs quite a bit lately. But this underskin, just straight out of the box. I'm being attacked. Oh. Okay, some dragonflies are going at it right over there. Back to the blade, guys. Yeah, I think that's where this sets it apart. Sets it apart. The underspin, this is silver, and that's what really was working over there on sessions. The wind was calling for a spinnerbait, but there's tons of grass over there, so the swim jig with a underspin blade is just money. Of course, you can put one on with a screw lock or just throw a straight underspin, but I really like playing around with swim jig. Swim jig's one of my favorite baits. Back down. Yeah. Gill, favorite color right now. Got the chartreuse blue and the 1/2 ounce. And then where's that bad boy at? Hasu right here. Silver with the glitter. Just like a pro blue to a silver head. Just, yeah, gonna be another dynamite color. Moving on to another great bait. The Kayak S2 from Jackall. Been throwing this quite a bit lately. Got it rigged up over here. Well, actually, this is its sister. The regular Kayak, no blade on the bottom, guys. Really like Japanese frog, the red and black with the cream yellow belly. Gold blades. Just a money bait. Love these teardrop blades, guys. It's just connected. You can see there's a wire down the middle. Small little frog. One of my favorite frogs from the bank and also from the kayak. Just really easy to work. I like to throw it in and around the cover as opposed to just in the cover. It's not quite big enough to handle a lot of the slop. It tends to roll. Otherwise, just a money frog. It's still 1/2 ounce, so just don't fret that it's a tiny little frog. You can't get it out there. Still a 1/2 ounce. One thing to note, that's like I said, I was playing with the other one again just to kind of feel the difference. I think this one takes on a little bit more water quicker. Maybe that's because the blade, just the way it's constructed, and I think it's a little bit harder to walk. Again, I think that's just because there's a little bit more hardware under there. But you guys can see that the fish were still smashing this thing. So try them both. See what you like to see what you prefer most. But maybe try this if everyone in the area is throwing a smaller frog, or if you want to try something different. Think about the wind. I really like throwing the blades in the wind. and this is no different. Oh, before we move on, we'll talk about this later. Gainecraft frog. Been playing with this guy. Check that out. Oh, up. Yep, that's something to talk about too. We'll talk about that later. Oh, woo. The eyelet on the bottom for, like, say, a blade, maybe a stinger hook. Yeah, we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. Industry has been changing, guys, and one thing never changes, though. Something takes over, something gets everyone excited. And right now, it's 90-degree jig heads, mid-strolling for bass, hover strolling. It's been around for years, we just never called it that. Demiki rig, jigging for walleye can be similar. Technique's a little bit different, we'll get into that in another day. But got a bunch of 90-degree jig heads, the Neon Moon Eye from VMC. Really like this bait, the keeper. I really like wire keepers. Like I said, 90-degree line ties come straight out of the head as opposed to like over here. And then the wire keeper on the bottom. Really like this style of keeper. Small little hook. This is an 1/8 ounce. I've been throwing it on another rod. That'll be all white right there. 1/8 ounce. Oh, hello. Little Rapala freeloader on the back. Just doing a little bit of playing with hover strolling and seeing all about that technique. Fish definitely like it. Still, ton of fun. Yeah, freeloader on the back. Some other colors. Got the green and white 1/2 ounce or 1/8 ounce as well. Got the black and white. Got a ton of them because we're also going to be going to Canada in a few weeks. Got the big one, 3/8 ounce in the chartreuse white. We're going to go to Canada and do some lake hopping. Hopefully catch a bunch of pike, maybe do some trolling for walleye, and maybe a little bit of jigging. So I just got a bunch of jig heads to go over there and do our thing. But that's, like I said, it's been around forever, guys. Just people have been using these rigs in different ways and for different fish. So tons of little jig heads from VMC. Just love that jig head. And then, yeah, you saw the freeloader on the back. I've been throwing a lot of different baits, trying a bunch of unique baits to see how it reacts to the technique. But so far, I've really been liking that freeloader. Alongside the freeloader is the Mayor, the swim bait from the same series. I just really like this swim bait, guys. And I've been a real big Kayak fan for a long time, a X-Zone Swammer fan. But I really like this Mayor. This is the little guy, the small one, 3 inches. I got a bigger one on the swim jig here. I think this is the 4-inch Mayor, gizzard shad, a little bit bigger, you can definitely tell. Just such a good bait. Slender, it's like a thinner swim bait, that's why I really like it. Doesn't catch all that much water, and then the tail is really flexible, really gets a good kick. I really like it on the swim jig, and then I just see a lot of opportunities with this. The Okashira head, the screw head, that is a great option. I believe that's what my niece Claire caught her first smallmouth ever on Father's Day with. Ooh, yeah. If it was, yeah, that's awesome. Okashira screw head is just dynamite. One of my favorite all-time baits. Just smallmouth, love it. Yeah, a bunch of different baits in the pack. I mean, you've probably seen these all over the place. The Mayor shad pattern right here. Just a great bait. A lot of different options, guys. That's why I really like it. Spinnerbait trailer, chatterbait trailer, just a straight swim bait. Throw it for the hover rig or the mid strolling. Tons of different baits. Opportunities. Next up, I've been neglecting one of these Texas rig baits for a long time, just because it's got a bad rap to some degree. They catch fish, that's for sure. Megabass bottle shrimp. You know this bait catches them, guys. I love it. It just doesn't hold up very well. I don't care. I need baits that catch fish, and if they're catching fish, I will buy more. Hopefully they catch a couple fish. But yeah, bottle shrimp. This is a simple green pumpkin pattern, I think. Numa. It's like a green pumpkin black. It's awesome. Really like these long claws. They really dance. really slender bait, so you can slip it into the cover. You can throw it around these lilies like that. Real tall grass works really well. It doesn't get hung up. And you could throw a nice lightweight hook. I really don't need to throw a thick EWG, like a 4-aught or something. I don't need to throw something like that. Just throw a lighter weight hook, throw it on a 1/4 ounce, and then it just fares well. I really like throwing this on straight fluoro. Got a couple different colors. Been trying out this black and gold flake lately. It's been a lot of fun. Been throwing that on as a straight jig. Yeah. Don't forget, you can throw this on as a jig trailer. It's just money. Just got really long, slender body. Just really like that when you want something different. Megabass bottle shrimp. All right, guys. One of the last ones up is not new or anything. It's a chatterbait, but it's a little bit different. I'm not throwing the jackhammer as much lately, guys. I love the jackhammer. I just want more options. I don't want to always have to throw the most premium chatterbait out there. Don't get me wrong, this is also premium, but it's a little bit different. And I've always been drawn to the thunder cricket, but I've never really liked the thunder cricket. But now we got this tungsten version, and it's got baits with good keepers are the first thing will get me to open my wallet. Have a good keeper and a good wire to hold on the skirt. Ooh, that's some activity. It's probably a frog, not a bass. Hope it was. But yeah, a good skirt keeper and bait keeper, and then you got me hooked. Metal wire for the skirt, so it's not going to corrode like their standard model. That's why one of the big things I don't like about it. I hate that style of holder. And then a nice keeper on the bottom. Tungsten head, so it's a significantly smaller, which is a little more finessey, which is from 4-aught hook. I think this is 3/8 ounce. Like 95% sure it's 3/8 ounce. Yeah, 3/8 ounce. One thing I like about Strike King is they like paint their blades. I really like the camo. Really love that. This green pumpkin. What color? What's the exact name? Blue Crawl. You know that's money. Yeah, if you're in the Midwest or Michigan, anything Blue Crawl, don't even have to look at it, just order it. Nice blue underside there. It's kind of a little translucent. A little bit of a mirror effect. Love it. One thing I wish is the eyelet was welded, but it actually articulates forward and back as you retrieve, which is very interesting. You can see that moving forward and back. Nice, unique shape to the blade. Yeah, Thunder Cricket staple. I'll be throwing a lot more of this, and I'll report back on how much I like it. Another great chatterbait, Picasso. Look up Picasso. They have a really ugly chatterbait that I'm sure works well, but then they have this other one. I forget what it's called. But it's got more of kind of like a darter shape head. Really like that version. Much more than the big old hunky. They got these giant old ones with these mega heads. I'm sure they work, but they're not my thing. Alright guys, that's it for the video today. Just wanted to show you a couple quick baits. I'm really liking them. Got a couple new baits that have been back ordered. Tackle Warehouse is hurting me. It's the Q-Bomb from G-Crack. Man, I have been eyeing those for months. Just thought they were kind of gimmicky, but hey, when you see videos of people smashing fish, you just hope that not all of them are just putting them in there. Hopefully they're catching them, and I'm sure it is. Got a bunch of Nico weights in the box here and a couple Nico hooks. We're going to be diving into that soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you like unboxing, guys. I always go back and forth on if I want to do them. But they're pretty fun, they're pretty quick, and I love letting you guys know what I'm using, and I love hearing what you guys are using. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have been using this summer, what you bank guys are doing. I hope you guys are still out there. We'll be doing some more bank fishing videos, hopefully in the near future. I haven't forgot about you guys. Yeah, like the video. If you enjoyed it, guys, drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.